Hello from Westfield State University, and welcome to this annual event held in this virtual format for the first time to celebrate the 2020-2021 President's Awards for Excellence in Leadership. I am Dr. Gloria Lopez, Vice President for Student Affairs. If this was a normal year, we would be hosting our award recipients at a recognition banquet with their families and friends in the audience. We would also have faculty, administrators, and staff in attendance to show their support for our students. Though this isn't a normal year, we wanted to continue this wonderful event, which recognizes some of our outstanding students and their achievements by bringing it virtually to everyone. Another change for this year that I want to mention is the traditional personal presentation of each plaque to the honorees by our president. For the health and safety of everyone, the plaques will be mailed to each student's home. However, as each student is introduced to give their acceptance speech, their certificate will be displayed on the screen for you to see. Thank you to the family members, friends, faculty, and staff who are joining us to support these 2020-2021 award recipients. We are delighted to assemble and recognize these 9 honorees, who are admirable examples of students, scholars, and leaders both on and off our campus. There are a few other individuals I'd like to recognize for their contributions to this ceremony. Thank you to our interim president, Dr. Roy Saigo, for supporting and sponsoring these awards. To the selection committee for evaluating an impressive slate of applicants for these awards. To Mark St. Jean and Alex Samiski, both of the Westfield State Media Services Department, for coordinating the video production of our ceremony. I also want to share special appreciation for Cheryl Guimond, who played a central role in coordinating logistics for the collection and review of applications and for the development of this event. And of course, thank you to our guests of honor, our award recipients, whom we are excited to celebrate this evening. Thank you all. Tonight, we recognize 9 scholars who have distinguished themselves in the classroom and who have made significant contributions through civic engagement and community service. They have displayed leadership in research, governance, and other activities that enrich the Westfield State community and beyond. This group of honorees collectively demonstrates both initiative and commitment to improving their environments and enriching our campus culture. These students exhibit critical decision-making and maturity beyond their years, and they maintain humility despite their leadership roles and high-profile activities. Thank you again for joining us as we celebrate these remarkable students. To get things started, I'd like to welcome our interim president, who is in the midst of a 1-year appointment at Westfield State. He will be here through the remainder of this academic year. He most recently served as president of Southern Oregon University in his 3rd presidential position. During more than 50 years in higher education, he has also served in the roles of professor, dean, provost, and vice president for academic and student affairs, and chancellor. In his 5 months at Westfield State, he has led by example, respecting and listening to all members of the campus community. He is leading inclusive and collaborative efforts on campus, in the community, and across the state's public higher education arena. And he has done all of this as the university addresses challenges and manages its way through the pandemic. Due to his leadership, Westfield State will be in a stronger position to serve its students for many years to come. It is my pleasure to introduce our interim president, Dr. Roy Saigo.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining us for this special event. It is a pleasure to be here to celebrate some of Westfield State University's best and brightest students. The accomplished individuals we are recognizing today have distinguished themselves by demonstrating their unique talents and skills as leaders and through their outstanding academic achievement. This is a truly significant award. Consider that nearly 5,000 undergraduate students were invited to apply for this honor. Among 33 applicants, 9 individuals were selected, the highest flying owls among our parliament. Yes, that's the name for a group of owls. Sounds wise, doesn't it? Our awardees have pursued their intellectual curiosity, developed critical thinking skills, and become civically engaged as articulated in the university's mission. Congratulations to each of this year's recipients on this well-deserved honor, the 2020 President's Award for Excellence and Leadership. We look forward to following your subsequent endeavors and achievements. Best wishes to you from all of us.
Thank you, Dr. Saigo. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Robert Kirsting, who will introduce each of our recipients of the 2020-2021 President's Awards for Excellence in Leadership.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. As Dr. Saigo mentioned, 9 remarkable students have been selected to receive the 2020 to 2021 President's Award for Excellence in Leadership. I am impressed with their accomplishments. They are shining stars at Westfield State, exemplifying what it means to be a responsible leader and engaged citizen. It is my pleasure to introduce each student individually, highlighting their class year, grade point average, major or majors, and hometown. Our first honoree is Erica Burton. Erica is a senior majoring in environmental science with a GPA of 3.932. Hometown is Merrimack, Massachusetts.
Hi, everyone. I'm so honored to receive this award and represent Westfield State in such a positive way. Being a leader has always come naturally to me because my parents raised me to be strong and to speak up. Westfield State has really helped me develop my leadership skills through many opportunities that I made sure to take advantage of. I auditioned and was accepted into an a cappella group on campus my freshman year when I just auditioned on a whim, knowing I needed a way to make friends. These friends quickly became family as we helped each other through really hard times that all college kids go through. It was really important to me to keep this group going in order to give people a safe space to go when times get tough. My junior year, I became the manager of the group and eventually the co-director with my friend Sophie. Being the vice president of the Environmental Planning Club has taught me so much about leadership and who I want to be and how I want to contribute to this world. The president of the Environmental Planning Club, Jillian, and my co-director, Sophie, have each taught me how to be a better leader and how to stick up for what I believe in. Representing my school as a student leader for the College of Math and Sciences has contributed to how I speak and how I lead because it gave me a platform to publicly speak about how great Westfield State truly is. The Environmental Science Department, Dr. Vorwerk, and Dr. Parshall, among many other faculty members, have made me the strong and capable leader that I am so proud to be today. Receiving this award makes me feel like I can truly say that I fully participated in my education and extracurriculars at Westfield. I want to thank my family who have always supported me, specifically my brother Quinn, for making me feel confident in my abilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Our second honoree is Megan Davis. She is a senior majoring in English with a GPA of 3.927. Her hometown is Bellingham, Massachusetts.
Hello. I want to begin by thanking the selection committee. It is an immense honor, and I cannot begin to express the true extent of my surprise and gratitude as a recipient of this award. I also need to thank Professors Catherine Savini and Beverly Army Williams for nominating me. Without their recommendation, I am not sure I would have considered applying for this award, so thank you for believing in me and helping me grow as a professional writer. The English department as a whole has shaped me into the leader I am today by providing me with opportunities for professional growth and learning. Specifically, Professors Elizabeth Starr, Leah Nielsen, George Lang, Jen DeGrasia, and Becky Olander have played major roles in my time at Westfield State, as well as Dean Emily Todd. The professors I have met in my 3.5 years here always go above and beyond their pay grade to help students grow in their experiences with higher education. This is a major reason why I will graduate with a career goal of being a professor myself. To me, they have not only been instructors of the classes I've taken, they have been role models, advisors, and support systems. So thank you. Next, I want to thank the Student Government Association and Barbara Hand. The leadership opportunities I've encountered over the years began with club leadership. The welcoming environment fostered by SGA allowed me not only to join Sustainability Club in persona, but to then volunteer myself for leadership roles. In addition to SGA, I need to thank Professors Tim Ledoux, Glenn Brewster, and Paige Hermanson for their assistance in these leadership roles in both clubs, as well as my co-leaders, Mackenzie Jackson and Holly LaChapelle. Lastly, thank you to my parents and family members who have supported me in my endeavors for higher education. You're the reason I'm at Westfield State in the first place, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Thank you, everyone.
Elizabeth Ferrara is our third honoree. She is a senior with a double major in art and psychology. Her GPA is 3.971. Her hometown is Merrimack, Massachusetts.
Hi, my name's Liz Ferrara. I'm a senior double major in art and psychology with a concentration in art therapy preparation. I'm so grateful to have received this award. Over the past 4 years, I've made it my priority to get involved on campus. My biggest role has come from serving on the executive board for the Student Government Association for the past 3 years. There, I've had the pleasure of representing the student body. Although it's sometimes quite overwhelming, it's the most rewarding experience I've ever had. Since I represent all students and not just the ones I see day to day, it's been a goal of mine to make sure that they are all heard. I have made many an effort to hear from students, whether it be when we're on campus or working remotely. COVID-19 has proven to be a difficult time for everyone, especially students. We've practically done a 180 at this point, which is why it's all the more important to make an effort to not only hear, but to actually listen to our students. So I'd like to take a minute to say thank you to everyone that has helped me achieve my goals and got me to where I am today. First, thank you to my fellow SGA exec board members, both past and present, for being right there beside me as an amazing team of advocates and as friends. Shout out to Talitza, who has been at every single late night exec meeting right there with me for the past 3 years. Plus, you had to deal with me in SGA and back in our dorm room. Thank you to our amazing advisors, Barb and Ryan and Kim. We would not run as a functional group without you guys. And thank you to everyone that has met with Exec and I this year. It is so important for students to feel that their voices are being heard. And I'm more than positive that you've all heard from us what students think. And a big, big thank you to my family, my professors, and friends here at WSU. You have all supported me through my whole college career, and an extra big thanks to my parents because I know it was not easy to do. Thank you to all of you guys. My goals would never have come this far without you. So thanks so much for this amazing award. It's truly an honor.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Olivia Hood is our fourth honoree. She is a junior majoring in regional planning. Her GPA is 3.906, and she lives in Fiskdale, Massachusetts.
Hello, everyone. It is an honor for me to be speaking here today alongside my peers to accept the Presidential Award for Excellence. If it weren't for the support and encouragement from my advisor, Dr. Samuel Nigdea, aka the Great Kenyan, I may not be here right now. From the start of my freshman year, he encouraged me to work towards this greatness, and therefore we share this honor. Thank you to all the faculty who I have enjoyed learning from so far during my college career. Many thanks to my family and friends, for I doubt I would still be here if it were not for the support and for the laughs we share. As a freshman, I was unsure of how I could make my mark on this college and the world. Leave it better than it found it sort of thing, especially when negative news bombards us from all over the world. For this reason, I am forever grateful that I crossed paths with my advisor, Dr. Samuel Nigdea, who has a wealth of experience and knowledge. Once, in his World Regional Geography class, he pulled me aside and inquired why I was answering questions less than previously. I related that I felt awkward being one of the few people who speak up in class, and that I came off as hogging the airtime. He reassured me that this is my life and education, and I ought not to worry about what other people think. Furthermore, we are all gifted differently. We must carve out our niche in the world and make the most of what we have. Meeting the great Kenyan was providence, since he does more than advise and create my schedule for each semester. He consistently reassures me that having a positive attitude does wonders for the self and others. Positivity is infectious. For this reason, I have continued to serve co-curricular activities, held positions in different leadership groups, and volunteered wherever possible. I would also like to offer some advice from a book by the late American writer Kurt Vonnegut Jr. People often do not recognize when they are happy, and then the moment passes them by. We all must stop more often when we feel happy and say, if this isn't nice, then what is? Happiness may look different for us now than it has in the past due to our present circumstances, but that does not mean happiness is not there for us to experience. I am deeply honored to be one of the 9 recipients of the Presidential Award for Excellence. I want to congratulate my fellow students also selected for this award. I am hopeful to see what great successes you will have in the future. Stay healthy and safe and have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. Our next honoree is Idyll Hussein. She is a senior, double majoring in biology and psychology with a GPA of 3.669. Her hometown is West Springfield, Massachusetts.
Hello, everyone. My name is Idyll Hussein. I want to say thank you for awarding me the 2020-21 President's Award for Excellence in Leadership. I'm currently a senior here at Westfield State University. I'm a dual major in biology and psychology with a minor in chemistry. Here at Westfield State, I spend my time working in the biology department as a work-study laboratory technician assistant, a librarian student assistant, and a tutor at the Banaco Center for both biology and chemistry. When I do have free time outside of my on-campus jobs, I partake in extracurricular activities, such as being the president of Muslim Student Organization here on campus, the Interfaith Council, and much more. Based on my efforts in both academics and extracurricular, I'm a part of the National Society of Leadership and Success, Tri Beta Biology Honor Society, and Psi Chi Honor Society. Without all that I have gained at Westfield State, I would not have been able to do so without the greatest leaders in my life, such as my mom, dad, siblings, and Allah. Also, many faculties within Westfield State University have made an impact on me in my 4 years, such as Dr. Alex T. Daniels in the Psychology Department, Dr. Sam Dejay in the Geography, Planning, and Sustainability Department, and Dr. Emily Paulina in the Biology Department. A program that holds dearly in my heart, took me in at the age of 15, was the Urban Education Program. Without the great mentors that I have encountered at this program, I would not have the confidence within my leadership skills that the current 18-year-old self has now. I hope my story and my impact on campus can encourage my fellow peers to both believe in themselves, their abilities to become leaders themselves. Thank you again for awarding me this award, and I'm grateful that my actions have not gone unnoticed. Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Thank you, Idyll. Mia McDonald is our next honoree. Mia is a junior, double majoring in economics and business management. She has a GPA of 4.000, and her hometown is Westfield, Massachusetts.
Thank you so much for the introduction and for selecting me as one of the recipients of this award. I am beyond honored and humbled to be recognized with such an amazing group of leaders, and so thankful to Westfield State University for all of the opportunities and experiences that I've had in my college career so far. Receiving this award, especially in such a challenging time right now, means the world to me just because it's validation that hard work and involvement really pays off. Even when it's been hard to find motivation over the past few months, I've been so inspired watching people adapt to all of the changes, especially in learning, and still be able to create such a positive environment for students. I've loved watching people step up to help communities and families or even just provide mental support, and that has driven me to be as focused on my goals as ever. I was exposed to so many great leaders on the campus really as early as my senior year of high school when I toured as a cross-country and track recruit, and I've sought to emulate their qualities and kindness and the welcoming environment they created since then. So I really hope that now I can be an example for other young leaders as they engage in a community that has really so many people that care so much about their success. I'm so thankful for my coaches, Marley, Obi, and Divine, who have fostered such a positive team environment that encourages me to be the best and most well-rounded person I can be. I'm also so thankful for my family, of course, and my parents, who were my first role models, and they really also couldn't have been more supportive or patient with all my endeavors. So thank you again, and I'm so appreciative of this recognition.
Thank you, Mia. Fiona O'Sullivan is a senior majoring in social work. She has a GPA of 3.976, and her hometown is Ludlow, Massachusetts.
Thank you. I feel truly blessed to be given this award, and I do not say that lightly. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would win the President's Award at Westfield State University, I would have laughed. 5 years ago, I had no intentions of ever attending college. I actually wanted to drop out of school because I felt it was absolutely impossible. I have a visual processing disorder, which means I process visual information much slower than most people. I did not know about this condition until my junior year of high school. I thought I was just stupid and went through my school days believing I would never amount to anything big. It wasn't until I met Sarah Lazari that this narrative began to change. Sarah Lazari and her amazing team at the Bonacos Academic Center helped me understand my learning disabilities and gave me the accommodations I need in order to achieve academic success, which in turn helped me grow in my confidence. I would love to say that I achieved the success I did because I worked very hard, but that is not the whole story. Yes, I worked very hard, but I've also had a lot of people in my life who have worked very hard for me. I would like to thank my spectacular parents who made it possible for me to go to college and refused to entertain any thoughts of me dropping out of high school to join the trades. I would also like to thank my big sister Mairead for being such a great role model to me. I would also like to thank my little sister Maura for the constant pep talks and target runs. I would like to thank my wonderful professors I've had at Westfield State University who helped me fall back in love with learning after years of seeing education as the enemy. I would also like to thank my Bonacos advisor, Michelle Rickus-Jarvis, and of course, Sarah Lazari, who quite honestly changed my life. My hope is that by winning this award, I will allow people with learning disabilities to see that they can and will achieve greatness. Thank you.
Thank you, Fiona. Meninder Singh is our next honoree. Meninder is a junior double majoring in environmental science and regional planning. His GPA is 3.850, and he resides in Northampton, Massachusetts.
I feel very grateful to be one of the recipients of the President's Award for Excellence in Leadership. One of my proudest moments at Westfield State is when I received a message that the university has recognized me. First, I would like to thank the President's Award Selection Committee for seeing me as someone who deserves to be a recipient of this honor. I would also like to thank Rob Thornton, my urban education program advisor, who helped me throughout the application process, and other professors who provided me with tips and recommended me for the award. It would be very unfair if I do not thank the biggest deciding factor which helped me get this award, and that is the urban education program. The program helped me during the summer of 2018 in giving me a glimpse of what college life might look like during the academic year. The program made me feel comfortable and that I belonged on this campus. The program had scholars to assist us during the summer bridge program, and it helped me tremendously. I believe that the program has given me so many services at no cost, and I should give back to the program and the university. The urban education program gave me opportunities to step outside of my comfort zone and do things which I had never done before. That involved talking to prospective students and their parents or guardians during information sessions, representing the university and the program in front of them from a student perspective. The skills I acquired from these experiences helped me qualify further for other positions, such as being a peer counselor for Summer Bridge 2019, being an ambassador for Akarka, or having the courage to do presentations in nationwide conferences. Now, being over-involved is a possibility in combination with other life events. Sometimes it felt that I should just drop out from all of these extracurricular activities, thinking that I would be stress-free. However, at the same time, it felt disappointing that I cannot handle the weight of responsibilities. But I always get reminded of this one part of Rumi's poem, called the guest house. It goes a little like this. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. The negative feelings come to our minds to help us better appreciate the good moments. Just having the accepting mindset has helped me to reach this point today as a recipient of this esteemed honor. I would like to encourage other scholars to be community leaders and encourage the faculty and administration to be the supporting structures they have been for students. Thank you.
Thank you, Meninder. Our final honoree is Gabrielle Trudeau. Gabrielle is a senior with a double major in computer science and mathematics. Her GPA is 3.726, and her hometown is West Springfield, Massachusetts.
Hello, my name is Gabrielle Trudeau, and I am a senior computer science and math double major. I am humbled and beyond grateful to have been awarded the President's Award for Excellence in Leadership. This award signifies a lot of things for me: achievement, hard work, strength, but most importantly, growth. The person standing here today, or I guess I should say sitting here, is a completely different person than little freshman year Gabby. Back then, I didn't know who I was or even what I wanted to study. And now I'm graduating in the spring with Commonwealth Honors, the President's Award, a double major that has never been done at Westfield before, and plans to attend a graduate program for a PhD in applied math. I wrote my essay for this award about overcoming imposter syndrome and proving myself to myself. Overcoming these obstacles has taught me major life lessons that I am sure to apply to the rest of my life. So it's only fitting for me to thank a few very important people who helped me get to this point. First of all, I would like to thank the selection committee for honoring me with this award. I would like to thank all of my people in the math and computer science departments. Thank you for introducing me to some amazing people, for helping me find my passions, and for giving me a place to figure out who I am and who I want to be. Dr. Flaron, thank you for believing in me and encouraging me to double major in math and computer science. I literally would not be where I am today if it wasn't for you and the countless hours I spent in your office trying to make this work. I cannot put into words how grateful I am for you and all of your help these past 4 years. Dr. Vorwerk, thank you for being the person who actually signed my double major papers. Thank you for being my applied math role model and for taking on my senior honors project with me. I am forever appreciative of all of the help and support you have offered me this year especially. My roommates, Mike and Talita, thank you for keeping me sane during this crazy semester and for listening to this speech about 100 times before today. This semester has presented me with tons of changes and challenges, and I cannot thank you guys enough for being my rocks. My family, thank you to my mom and my dad for instilling an academic responsibility and an intellectual curiosity in me from a young age. And thank you for encouraging me to chase my dreams no matter how big. Thank you to my twin sister, Danielle. I've always admired your strength and confidence, so thank you for being my best friend and role model all in one. I love you guys. Life has a way of taking us places we didn't know we had to go. And when you have an opportunity to take a chance on yourself, as I did my freshman year, please take it. There's nothing more satisfying than reaching the end of a chapter and getting to see the stories you've been able to create and the people whose lives you've impacted. While my time at Westfield was brief in the grand scheme of life, the people I have met and the experiences I've been able to have shaped me into a confident and powerful woman who is excited and proud to be entering the STEM field. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabrielle. And congratulations to each of this year's recipients on this well-deserved honor, the 2020 to 2021 President's Award for Excellence in Leadership. Dr. Lopez, I'll turn things over to you for some final remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Kirsting, and thanks to all of you for joining us for this special occasion. Congratulations again to our 2020-2021 honorees. You have much to be proud of, and you all serve as a tremendous source of pride for Westfield State University.